War made the state and the state made war. This simple yet profound statement from the historian Ludwig Dehio encapsulates a fundamental truth about human civilization. From the very beginning, the origins of the state are intertwined with conquest, violence, and the subjugation of one group by another. This was not a peaceful evolution, but a struggle for dominance. A story written in blood and etched into the very fabric of early societies. While romanticized notions of a harmonious past may linger, the historical record paints a different picture. Early humans living in scattered, nomadic tribes often clashed over resources and territory. These conflicts, though smaller in scale than later wars, were no less brutal. The victors, emboldened by their success, would often seek to consolidate their power, laying the groundwork for more complex social structures. These early conquests, driven by the primal urges for survival and dominance, were not merely about immediate victory. They represented a turning point in human history. The act of conquering sowed the seeds for something new, something more enduring than the fleeting triumphs of tribal warfare. This was the genesis of the state, a powerful new entity built upon the foundation of force. To understand the significance of the state's emergence, we must first contrast it with the tribal societies that preceded it. Tribal life, though often challenging, was characterized by a degree of egalitarianism and shared power. Decisions were made collectively, often through councils of elders or respected figures. Kinship ties and shared traditions bound the tribe together, providing a sense of unity and common purpose. The rise of the state disrupted these traditional power structures. No longer were decisions made solely through consensus or ancestral customs. With conquest came a new hierarchy, a pyramid of power with the victorious leader at its apex. This individual, often a skilled warrior or cunning strategist, commanded the loyalty of the conquered and the spoils of their victory. This shift from tribe to state was not merely a change in leadership. It represented a fundamental transformation in the way societies were organized. The state, with its centralized authority and monopoly on force, could mobilize resources on a scale unimaginable to its tribal predecessors. This allowed for the construction of large-scale infrastructure, the organization of armies, and the imposition of a unified legal code. The seeds of civilization, watered by the blood of conquest, began to sprout. The historian Arnold Toynbee famously stated, "Civilizations die from suicide, not by murder." While this observation holds profound truth, it cannot obscure the violent realities that marked the birth of many civilizations. Conquest, often brutal and unforgiving, played a pivotal role in forging the early states that would become the cradles of human civilization. Consider the example of ancient Mesopotamia, often cited as the birthplace of organized society. The rise of powerful city-states like Sumer and Akkad was not a peaceful affair. These early states, driven by ambition and the need for resources, engaged in constant warfare. Through conquest, they expanded their territories, absorbed smaller polities, and established themselves as dominant forces in the region. The story repeats itself throughout history. From the Egyptian pharaohs who unified Upper and Lower Egypt through military campaigns to the Roman legions who forged an empire across Europe and the Mediterranean, conquest was the engine of state formation. Each victory solidified the power of the burgeoning state, providing the resources and manpower to further its ambitions. The state, born in violence, used that same violence to shape the world around it.